Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it like we were evolved to do. Garlic. As always, we are speaking about the history, homelands, seasonal availability, and how this fits into your ancestral diet. So the history of garlic is very similar to the history of the onion, which I did a video on earlier in the week, but there are a few key differences with garlic. It too is also part of the allium species, which includes the onion, scallion, shallot, leek, and chives, which can be found in many places in the world. So even if garlic might not be in your ancestral diet, chances are that you probably have a relative of this from your homelands too. Garlic, like onions also, is originally native to Asia, but garlic we can pinpoint its real origins much more accurately. It's native to South Asia and Central Asia and even northeastern Iran. They have all been shown to grow garlic for at least 7,000 years. A bit closer to Mesopotamian times, there have been cuneiform tablets showing garlic has been cultivated for 4,000 years. And it's also found in Egyptian tombs from more than 3,000 years ago. We even know that it was used in ancient Greece and Rome more than 2,000 years ago for eating and medicinally also, and many other purposes like warding off bad spirits, which is a tradition also lasting for thousands of years all throughout Europe, dating back to ancient Rome and Greece. It's not just more modern vampire tales. In the north of Europe, though, we really don't find written records of garlic until the late Middle Ages, about 600-700 years ago. But garlic could have easily been traded before that. Garlic, like onions, has a very long shelf life and would survive the journey from places like Rome up until Scandinavia or England. It could have easily been traded, and it actually is a vegetable that grows completely fine in the colder, damper climate of the north of Europe, so there is no reason to believe that it is not in the northern European ancestral diet too for a very long time. And as always, there are related species that have grown in the north of Europe for thousands of years, such as the leek or the wild garlic. If you're North American, for example, relatives could be the wild onion or the chive. Pretty much everywhere in the northern hemisphere has a relative of the garlic growing wild, and it is in all of our ancestral diets. And it's not just a tasty flavoring, remember. It's been used for different medicinal and even spiritual purposes over the thousands of years. And now we actually know from modern medicine all of the proven benefits of garlic, so it's a great thing to add to your diet. And like I mentioned, it is in season at this time of year, although depending on the climate and where you're from, it can be harvested at larger different times of year. So you can just crush it up and add it to a dish as flavoring, but eating it by itself is totally good too, although you might not get any romantic dates and action that night. But hey, that's a small price to pay for the benefits of the garlic. How about you guys? Do you eat garlic? Any recipes? Any ways you like to cook it? Or do you eat it raw like I like to? That's all for today. Let us know down below in the comments.